There are rats in the cubicles. Like, hello, it's your girl Chidera, aka Vibes with Adoibo, and you're welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a continuation of the Q&A that I started about the City College of New York last week. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. If you're returning, once again, thank you for watching my videos. Without much talking, let's get into it. Like I said, this is part 2, and honestly, I was going to make a part 3, but I just figured let me just answer all the questions at once. There's no need delaying it. So yeah. Alright, so the first question is how do we sign up for orientation? And a follow-up question to that is, when do we get the orientation email? And do we get it in our City College email? So personally, I did not attend orientation because, like I said, I got admitted into City College late. So the only thing I was able to attend that was kind of similar to orientation was academic planning. But what I will tell you is to make sure you check your My City page, because they would be posting the dates for all those things on there. But however, I don't know what it's going to look like now with the pandemic. Hopefully they figure something out. And I know there's an online orientation that you normally have to complete after academic planning. Next question, what is your major and how did you find passion for your major? Good question. So technically I'm a computer science major, but I am not fully a Grove School of Engineering student because there's some requirements that I still have to meet. How did I find passion? I don't know. I just felt like, getting a degree in computer science would really help me with the goals that I hope to achieve in the long run, which includes, creating an awareness program for women, especially young girls in developing countries who don't have access to the resources they need to explore their interests in this field. Because a lot of the time, people are interested, but they just don't know how to, start or go about it. So yeah. Why did you choose to go to City College? Honestly, I was not going to go to City College. I was actually supposed to go to the University of Pittsburgh. Maybe I'll do a story time about why I didn't go there. But my decision came in so late. I messed up. What happened was, when I was in high school, I got fee waivers for pretty much all of my college applications. So I was applying to college for free. And then I came to apply to City College. And I had to pay $65. And I was like, excuse me, for a school I don't even want to go to? Yeah, I'm not paying that. So I didn't pay, and my application was not complete until, I want to say April. My sister was like, yo, what are you doing? You do realize that you'll be able to go to school for free, or at least for free. So yeah, that's when I started applying, paid the money, and just had to wait till they got me my decision letter, which came on June 18th. Very late, by the way, but it's okay. But I'm glad I'm at City. No, I'm really glad. What are tips for freshmen regarding the registration process? Honestly, I would tell you to ask a lot of questions when you don't know something, because you're going to be confused. You're new, so nobody should expect you to. I don't even expect you to know all the answers. So just reach out for help. If you're confused, ask somebody. That's one advice I would give you. Next question, what is the first thing to do after accepting the offer of admission? So I actually had to go back to my email when I got accepted to find the answer to this. But basically, in the email, it tells you to create your My City page account. And after that, you just check for updates of events and everything. What are some things people don't tell you as a CCNY freshman? Unspoken rules. This is a good question. I would say one thing is that you have to ask for help to succeed. One of the biggest things that I noticed is that college is really different. Nobody's handing out things to you. So if you're not seeking help, if you're not going to office hours, if you're not going to tutoring, you are going to be in trouble. So yeah, ask for help. All right, the next question is, what are the worst things about CCNY and what are some tips to avoid it? Off the top of my head, something I don't like is the fact that there are rats in the cubicles. Like, that's in the library, by the way. So there's cubicles on the 3rd, 4th, and 5th floor of the library, and that's crazy. So I don't like that. Like, they need to clean those libraries. The library, actually. It's the one in the NAC. Anyways, how to avoid it. Make sure the area that you're staying in is clean, because I pray for you. What is the best advice you would give to freshmen? I want to say, ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. You're gonna hear me repeat this because I feel like it's so important. You're in charge. You're the architect of your own future. Like my brother-in-law will always tell me. So go ahead and get the help you need to succeed in your classes. We all know that you're new, but what are you doing to make your experience rewarding? You gotta ask for help. So that's an advice that I would give to every freshman that I know. What are some things you like about City? I think I would say the sense of community that I feel. Actually, it's more about the diversity. So City College is like one of the most diverse schools in the country. That's something I really appreciate, because in high school, you don't see that a lot. And coming into college, in your classes, you're gonna have classes where every single person is of a different ethnicity, and I really appreciated that. What are some things you knew before going to City? Well, one thing I knew is that you will be getting some refund checks. But no, seriously, you'll be getting refunds if you have left over, especially if you get both the Pell and the TAP grant. I was excited about that. And also, if you have a lot of scholarship money, like after City College takes what they need, they're going to refund you the rest. And a lot of schools don't do that. Like I know private schools, just because the scholarship says room and board, they're not giving you that money. So come to City College, okay? Someone asked, how do you join clubs? So for clubs, I think the best way to join is attending the club fair. There's one every fall semester and in the spring. But if you're not able to make it, obviously you could just search, CCNY clubs, and you would find a list of all the clubs at City College, and just look at the ones that you feel like you might be interested in. I already knew for sure that I wanted to be in the African Student Association, so I just went ahead and attended the club fair, and when I just went to the table, and that way you get to know when the meeting dates are and everything else. How is the social life? I'm gonna merge two questions together because I think they're kind of the same. The other question is, what is the student life like at CCNY? I would say it's pretty average. They do a good job trying to organize events for students. Like, I remember in November, around Thanksgiving, the undergraduate student government had a potluck. So, all the students, it was open to everyone. So it was just a nice way to bring people together. There's also events like Trap and Paint. There's a lot of things, but for the most part, it's similar. It's average, but it's okay. Better than nothing. Can you talk more about the SEEK program? I'm not in the SEEK program, but from the little I know, it's there's a mentoring part of it, and there's a scholarship aspect, and then they also have their tutoring for their SEEK members. But I can link the website in the description box. But one thing I'll tell you to do is to, read more about the SEEK program on the school website. This question says, trying to activate my City Mail thing. It says wrong social security number. What do I do? I think you should find someone that you can contact. Look for contact info somewhere around maybe on your My City page. How sketchy can Harlem be? I don't think it's that sketchy. Honestly, if you don't stay out late, you wouldn't run into any trouble. For the time that I've been there, I have nothing crazy has happened. But just be careful because, it's hard. How do you think COVID-19 will affect the incoming class? I'm not sure because right now we don't know if we're gonna go back in the fall or not. So I would say if it's gonna affect the incoming class, it would be that, let's assume that we don't go back in the fall. It would be that you will be starting your freshman year online. And I know I personally wouldn't be excited about that. But at this point, it is what it is. You can only make the best of the situation. But that's the only way I think it would affect you. And also things like orientation and academic planning, those might have to be online. And it's kind of inconveniencing because, you might have some questions that you really want to get out face to face. So those are some ways I think it would affect the incoming class. What was the most difficult thing to adjust to from a high school to college? I would say, nothing is handed to you. In high school, let's take chemistry, for example. The teacher is always going to give you like worksheets for your homework and stuff like that. Nobody's giving you worksheets in college. You have to, all you have is your teacher, your textbook, attend lectures. He's not even taking attendance, by the way. Some people don't, some people do. And your online homework. So you have to learn the stuff yourself, and that's for most of college classes, like your self-learning. That's why it's really important to go to tutoring, go to office hours, maximize these resources that are out there for you. Yeah. How did you get an academic advisor? They get assigned to you, I believe, after academic planning or before academic planning, because academic planning, you're choosing your classes, so obviously you're going to have to talk to your advisor on that day. So you should check your CUNY first. I'm not sure it will be up at this moment. The last question. Oh, that's it. Anyways, so this is a wrap. Make sure to comment any other questions that you have. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and make sure you click the notification bell. And I haven't thought of what my next video will be. So till then, see you. Bye.